Hello Gemini, and welcome to White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This reading is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Of course, cross watchers, you're more than welcome to be here. In fact, you'll all find links to the other placements in the description box below. Okay, everyone, Gemini and non-Geminis, we're going to be looking at the first 2 weeks of January 2025 to see what's going on with Gemini. Okay, Gemini, if I remember correctly from your 2025 sneak peek, things weren't working out that well because you were one of the signs that was influenced the most by Mars retrograde. Yeah, unfortunately, it's hitting a few signs, and you're one of them. So, because of Mars, slowness is present professionally and also in your romantic life, basically. And what the stars are saying for the first 2 weeks of January, so we're looking at this reading, is that you're going to be basically annoyed. It's not going to go too well. You're not going to like it. Okay, let's take a look at what the cards are going to be telling us for the first 2 weeks. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini for the first 2 weeks of January in a little bit more detail? Okay, here come the first cards out. Oh, okay, 9 of Wands. Are you tired of being tired? Okay, you're quite stubborn. Let's just put it this way. And you're a little bit defensive and you're refusing to compromise. Basically, yeah, despite the fact that you're not really tired, but you're just saying, no, I'm not going to do it. That's it. You put your foot down, basically. Okay. And you also have the Knight of Wands coming in. There's a lot of fire here. Okay. The Knight of Wands is telling me that, you're still rebellious. The fact is, yeah, see, you're not, you are from a certain point of view, you're refusing to compromise, and you're being very rebellious about it. Okay? A little bit hot-tempered and a little bit free-spirited. Wow. And the stars said that you were going to be annoyed. Well, let's see why they said that. Because, in fact, here there is controversy. And, in fact, because Mars is in retrograde, and this is how you're going to be reacting to it. So this could actually stem from being annoyed that you're acting out and you're being rebellious. Let's keep going because there's only a couple of cards, so we can't really see it. And this is also a general reading for the collective, so it may resonate for some and not for others. And so, as always, for general readings, you have to use your discernment in understanding how it's going. Okay, Spirit, let's see. What else can you tell us about our Geminis out there? Okay, all of it, the whole thing. Okay. Okay, well, this is actually coming through for a lot of people. Okay, let's take a look. So they're giving us, the Spirit is giving us a shortcut. Okay, in fact, because of your rebellious nature, you're going to have a lot of strength. You're starting off the year, in fact, with a lot of strength, and an opportunity is coming in for you, which is not bad at all. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, however, is upside down. See, when we had talked about the Mars coming in and work wasn't going that well. Okay. So these are Wands. This is more of a passion. Okay. Wands is much more fiery. And so we're talking about your willpower, basically. Instead, as far as work-related issues are concerned, you do have an opportunity that is coming in. Something new that's coming in. However, you do have some unfinished work here, and you're actually impatient because you're being quite impetuous, in fact. And so what's happening is, it may cause a little bit of a setback. Okay, this heat, this fire, etc., the way you're acting is going to cause you actually some problems here, and you might not take advantage of this opportunity coming in, work related, because of your attitude. Oh, okay. So, let's see. Let's go on. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we've got the Fool. That is not going for it. Okay, the Fool's not taking that leap of faith. The Fool is upside down. So, and in fact, look at this. The Fool is falling under these cards here, the fire cards. the rebel cards. And this is telling me recklessness and carelessness. Instead, the Fool, in this case, when it's upside down, is foolish behavior. Gemini, please be very careful. This is foolish behavior, which usually leads to mistakes. Let's see. The Judgment card is, okay, surprise, surprise. The Judgment card is coming out. You're going to have a moment of self-evaluation and reflection. And this is what I'm hearing at the moment. Spirit saying this is what you should do. Instead of acting out foolishly, okay, in a very fiery manner, as some rebel, etc., be careful. In fact, think about it. Think about it, self-reflect, think about what you are actually doing, because you may just compromise this new opportunity and work that's coming in. Let's see, Page of Swords. Okay, the Page of Swords, in fact, brings about communication, and we're in your element of air. Be vigilant. It's telling me to tell you, be alert and be very vigilant. Okay, do not act impulsively. Reflect and be curious about things. Seek some information before acting out as well. And then what you could have, in fact, because I'm feeling that this is actually the advice that Spirit is giving. At this point, if you do reflect and you calm yourself down and you start thinking about it using your head here, because as you know, swords, air, this is the intellect, then things will work out well, okay? Because we have the Justice in the upright position, which is very good at this point, okay? This could be the truth coming out. And anyhow, it comes out well. It works out well, okay? But remember that you shouldn't do anything foolish or rash, okay? Okay, see, in fact, here we go, the Ace of Swords. See what happens when the swords come into play? Everything becomes much more rational, okay? When we have the Ace of Swords, we mean a breakthrough, finally, something new, a new idea, focus, okay? Yeah. In fact, the whole thing was different. Here, it was all upside down, it was chaotic. Instead, when you start thinking about things, and this is what you should be doing, things will work out well. You have an extra card here coming up. The Emperor. Okay, the Emperor in this case is in the reverse. Lack of discipline and recklessness. This is coming out again. And this, in fact, notice how it's coming out here again. Underneath the first part, the rebel part, etc. Well, the rebellious was on this card. But it is, in fact, indicated. The Emperor is upside down. Okay, this is your advice, and the Emperor instead is coming upside down. Yeah, okay, there's a lack of a discipline and there's recklessness. It looks like this will actually annoy you. There's something that's bothering you, and it's taking over because it's the fire energy that's taking over, and that's where you're getting your strength. You're going to be acting out foolishly. You're going to be advised to do it wisely, but what happens is you're not going to do it. It looks like you just might act out in a reckless manner. Okay, Gemini, in your case with this reading, what I can tell you, what I'm hearing from Spirit, is take this as a preview of what can happen and think about it. In fact, it falls right here, but I keep putting it on top of both of them. The Judgment card. In fact, Spirit had said, think about it, reflect. Reflect again. Keep thinking about it. Because if you act rationally and you think with the head, then things will go well. If not, see, this reckless card is coming out. Spirit is emphasizing the fact that you should be taking this route and not pushing you. Obviously, you have free will. Okay. But really pushing the concept of reflection and think about everything that you're doing, why you're doing it, etc. And that will give you clarity. of course, it's up to you. If you want to live in a reckless manner, then of course, by all means. Okay, this is in no way to judge anyone, absolutely. Okay, Gemini, the best to you. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll see you back here in a couple of weeks if you wish to see what happens, because I'm kind of curious. In the meantime, I enjoyed doing this. I hope you did too, but I hope this gave you a little bit of insight and something to think about, because in fact, that's what tarot is, to give you an insight so that you can see what happens and also have some guidance from spirit. Okay, Gemini, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now from Angel.